Hey everybody, it's Lonnie with the show Entertainment, Lighting, Sound, and Events, and I'm just driving down the road again. I wanted to talk today about branding, and the reason I bring up branding is obviously most of you should know that branding your business or marketing your business is a very important part of getting more business and growing your business. One thing I'm going to do real quick here is I'm going to show you my logo, and I'll explain why. If you can see it there, hopefully it should be right here on my shirt. Now, the reason I bring that up is the other night, if you noticed, if you're watching along these videos, I went to the Gold Rush where Chris from Pinnacle Productions was doing a show. Hey Chris, what's going on? And anyway, I had on my suit coat, and a perfect example of why I have all my logos on virtually all of my clothing, I do actually almost literally all my clothing, is because that night I was walking through the bar getting a drink, and it just so happens that I had a couple people look over and say to me, "What's the show?" And right then and there, if any of you know what branding is about or marketing, that was my foot in the door to let them know exactly what I'm all about. So that is the whole point, is that gained my question of, hey, what is that? And it gave me the opportunity to say, well, I have a professional entertainment company. I'm a singer. I also do lighting. I do sound. I do corporate events, parties, and everything. And I travel nationwide, blah, 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 on and on. And then, of course, I also, which most of you should do as well, had some business cards with me. And I gave them a couple business cards. Now, they may not call me. Maybe they'll throw them away. Who knows? But I do get a few people every now and then that ask me, hey, you know, we've got a private party coming up, or we've got a graduation, or we've got a corporate event, and we're looking for some different entertainment. Now, the good thing about me, I'm not going to go on and on about me and my company, but I'm not, although I do have DJ experience, I've got 8.5 years in a bar, nightclub environment, and I can definitely mix songs and all that. I also am a professional singer, and it's a different twist on entertainment where I can be out in the crowd interacting and singing with them, and people really enjoy that. So anyway, back to the whole branding thing though, that gives me my foot in the door when I'm out and about wearing some of my clothing, such as this here, as you see, and I have it on my shirts, t-shirts, whatever else, my suit coat, I've got a couple of them, and the whole point is I wear them out and about. So just an FYI and a reminder for you, if you're starting a company or you're looking to grow it and get some more exposure, start putting your logos on your shirts. And if you have a larger company where you have employees, ask them to wear your shirts or ask to put a logo on it. I was fortunate enough that it cost me, I believe, $20 or $25 to have the first logo done because there's a setup charge. But then once that was done, it only cost me $6 to have each logo put on. And I figured if I've got 20 pieces of clothing, that's only 100 or 200 bucks, but I'm going to be out and about doing events anyway. Or when I'm not doing an event, I wear it, and I wear it on some of my nice clothes. And again, that gives me the opportunity to get people to ask me about my company. So that's just one thing. Obviously, the business cards are another thing. I don't know what your guys' response has been on something like this, but I'll ask the question. When I'm out and about and I'm doing other events, and maybe I'm putting up posters or flyers for some of my other stuff like karaoke, or maybe it's a private part, or not a private party, but a tribute show, I try to put a business card on the poster board or the cork board, whatever it is, at the location that they let me put a poster up. And I've never, I don't think, ever gotten a response off that. I know I see a lot of business cards on poster boards and cork boards, and I know I see some of them that are taken, but I'm just wondering if you have ever had a good response out of that. I guess my feeling is, to me, business cards are cheap and inexpensive, and I'm already there putting the poster up anyway. So if I put 1 or 2 or 3 business cards up, in my mind, it doesn't cost me a thing. And if I happen to get one show throughout the next 4 or 5 years of my life doing this, or however long it is, I guess in my mind it was a good show. So that's another thing you guys can do when you're out and about putting up flyers. Just make sure you're putting some business cards up so people can get a hold of your business. Anyway, that's going to do it. Follow along on the next video. Please comment, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And make suggestions.